pistol here gonna make your day. We have a woman who speaks out after her ex-boyfriend was released from custody. That ain't the bad part, or that ain't the sad or the shocking part. Here you go.
This is breaking news.
You assured me, you told me that Lewis was not going to get out of jail without that ankle monitor on.
What do you want the sheriff's office to do to try and protect other victims?
They have to do better than what they're doing.
A woman who police say was beaten by a man shortly after she bonded him out of jail is speaking out about what went wrong.
I'm going to pause that right there because I know that you heard it. I know that you heard what you think that you didn't hear. Listen.
What they're doing.
A woman who police say was beaten by a man shortly after she bonded him out of jail is speaking out about what went wrong.
Yeah, she.
And I'm Meg Gatto. The victim spoke exclusively to Fox 8. She tells us the attack happened 1 hour after Louis Stokes got out of jail.
The victim says she was assured he would be placed on an electronic monitor and confirmed to his own home, but
she was assured if he bonded out, he was going to be placed on the electronic monitor. She was assured if he bonded, he was going to have that ankle bracelet. Want y'all to really understand it.
That did not happen, and Stokes is still on the run. Ramasan has more.
Oh, we still looking for him?
Like 3 months ago.
What happened?
Yeah, she bonded him out, and she's complaining about him being free. I don't, girl.
Just he started being possessive, controlling.
Louis Stokes was a former live-in boyfriend who showed up at this woman's door at 1 o'clock Thursday morning.
He knocked on the door and he asked me to come. He asked me his stuff.
The victim says she knew Stokes for 6 years, and the relationship started out well. But she says when he moved in with her, he got possessive and rough. And she
got possessive and rough because now y'all go together.
Called the JPSO to have him arrested.
They got him out my bed and took him to, JP took him to the police station, but he wound up bonding out, and he
winded up bonding out. They took him to another police station. He winded up bonding out. Got it.
Didn't come home. Arlene picked him up from whatever charge she had with her.
Stokes was rearrested in Orleans on domestic abuse, battery, and child endangerment charges from a separate incident on October 30th.
Shout out to Francis for the $1 cash app. You say, what in the look him up don't, oh, wait. What in the lock him up don't lock up shit is this? It's crazy. I don't understand.
He was held at the Orleans Justice Center until Wednesday night, when he convinced his former girlfriend living in Tarrytown to bond him out.
He convinced her to bond him out.
I actually went signed the papers and stuff like that, and that wasn't my money, it was his money.
It wasn't my money, it was his money, so that's supposed to make it better. Got it. So you use his money to bond him out. That's what's up.
He gave me the money to get him out.
She says Stokes then came to her home in Tarrytown and beat her for 25 minutes.
He beat your ass 25 minutes after you bonded him out. Now that should be a felony. Listen, players. We cannot jump on our little la-las after they done bonded us out. They did us a solid.
About an hour after she signed the bond documents to get him out of jail.
And where did he hit you?
All over my head, my eyes, stomping me all in my arm, kicking me in my back.
She says she was assured that upon Stokes' release, he would be confined to his home with an ankle monitor.
What does it matter if they assured you that he was going to have an anklet on? What does it matter when you the one bonded him out? Obviously, he couldn't get out if he wasn't bonded out. Obviously, he had to reach out to you and so-called convince you to bond him out with his own money. That means nobody else would bond him out because maybe they didn't have the money. You bonded him out after you called the police on him. Didn't I tell y'all how domestic love relationships work?
That did not happen.
Do you think somebody from the sheriff's office should have notified you that he'd been released without a monitor?
Yes, they should have. They should have.
Why should they have? Listen, baby, even if he had the anklet on, if his intentions was to come around there and jump on you for 25 minutes, he was going to do that with an anklet or not. Shout out to C-No for the 199 super chat. You say she missed her domestic love relationship. That baby got to play on up out of there at all. He said that ankle monitor isn't going to stop anybody from doing anything they're determined to do. He say, I thought we knew this. Me too. Me too. I don't understand.
They assured me that there was. No one told me nothing.
The condition.
So now you mad at the system. You don't want to take full accountability? He wouldn't have got out at that time if you would have not bonded him out.
Of his release was that he be placed on ankle monitoring and on 24-hour house arrest. However, OPSO staff in our release unit prematurely released him without the ankle monitor.
People involved in the electronic monitoring industry say there are a number of steps that can be taken prior to a defendant's release, a release which can often endanger victims.
I don't wish this on no one.
You don't wish it on no one. You bonded him out, though. Shout out to Francis for the $1 cash app. He said that's why the sheriff told her that ish, because she's stupid. Facts. He said 25 minutes is a long time in the fight time. You damn right. Listen, 3 minutes is hit. The average person cannot fight for 3 minutes. He whoop your ass for 25.
Digital system would be amazing. I think that whenever they have all of this paper transferring back and forth, it makes it a little more confusing.
The sheriff's office says it is working on getting a digital record system using ARPA funds, but meantime is taking interim steps to try and make sure something like this doesn't happen again.
We don't care about the electronical system, and y'all not really up to date. You all is not 2023 technology inclined and shit. We don't care about that. He wouldn't have gotten out if she didn't bond him out.
The release cover sheet will be modified to address if ankle monitoring is required. This will alert the person processing the paperwork to read the documents for additional information.
The victim says recovery will take a while.
When them men do that to y'all, y'all have to not.
Say, listen, the news even cut her off. When them men do that to y'all, what, baby? Come on, Sugar.
For additional information.
The victim says recovery will take a while.
When them men do that to y'all, y'all have to not.
We don't even want to hear that shit. When them men do that to y'all, y'all have to bond them out again. What are we talking about?
And so is Sheriff Hudson. She says she reprimanded an employee for their role in the release and is now looking for a new supervisor. She says that it took 6 hours before staff realized the mistake, and though they notified Stokes' alleged Orleans Parish victim, they did not notify the alleged Jefferson Parish victim that he was out and not on home confinement. Stoke remains on the loose, but they believe he's still in the area. If you know where he might be, they ask that you call police.
So now we need a whole new supervisor. They is blaming themselves. Listen, the system is taking some blame in because of the ankle monitor and the 24-hour supervision thing. But she bonded him out. Why do they believe that if you got the anklet on that your ass won't get whooped? See, listen, watch. This lets you know the thought process of a whole bunch of women. They still think the restraining order. The bitch think that the paper gonna stop a player from coming around there and getting in their ass. So we done move from like the paper. Excuse me. So we done move from not just believing that the paper is gonna keep us safe. Now we believe that the anklet is gonna keep us safe. Or you all believe that the anklet is gonna keep you safe. What's wrong with you people? What is really wrong with women? If he would have had the anklet on and he would have been on 24-hour supervision or house arrest, he wouldn't have never came around here and jumped on me for 25 minutes. Really? I don't understand that. I don't get it. You say he in her bed watching the Willie Williams show. Hey, listen, that's a real possibility that he laid up with her and we looking for him. You say this program is a joke. You may be right about the program is a joke, but she's the real joke. She is the real joke. But you bonded. You. Then I had told y'all, we love the mess of love relationships. Whatever he had done did to her about the controlling thing and all that fly shit, she liked it. Maybe it was just a tad bit too much, but she don't mind working with him and still dealing with him as long as he like calm it down. She okay with a little bit of control, but not really too much aggressive. He could be aggressive, but not like all the time aggressive. Damn it, she love him. She love him. For her to bond him out, she still have love for him, even though what he did to her, she didn't like it at the time. Here, she called the police. The police came and got him out of her bed. That's why he whooped your ass, baby. I promise you that right there. So please don't do that right there. Listen, if you're going to call the police on somebody, make sure that it's not at night. Make sure that that person is not in your bed. Call the police while they like going to work or something like that right there, man. Do not do it. Do not do it. I'm just trying to help and all that. We breaking up shit can get you whooped for at least 25 minutes. If you bond somebody out, it can get you whooped for at least 25 minutes. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much. Hold